Hello everybody, welcome to my new video for my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do something different. We're going to talk about maybe mythology. I don't know how the pronunciation is correct or not, or how they pronounce it. I'll say mythology or history, a bit of culture, stuff like that. I come from India, and this time in India is probably the time of the biggest festivities in India. Something that we call in our language, or in languages spoken in India, called the Shera or Durga Puja, depending on which part of the country you're coming from. I come from the eastern part of India, so there we call it Durga Puja. Durga Puja is one of the biggest, if not the biggest festival from India, because of the duration of the festival. It kind of lasts for almost 10 days, which is crazy. Probably I think it's the only festival in the world that kind of lasts for 10 days, and during those 10 days, if not all of 10 days, at least about 6 days out of the 10 days, the entire city, wherever this thing is being celebrated, is alive 24 hours. All work, everything is closed except for restaurants, malls, movie theaters. Everything is open 24 hours. So if you walk into that city in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., you feel like you are right in the middle of a city at around in the evening, where you're just walking into, like, at the beginning of dusk or something like that. And as they say, here we go. So generally, just to give you a brief history of how it is, Durga Puja is, according to mythology or Hindu mythology, a celebration of good over evil, the victory of good over evil. Now, there are many aspects of a victory of good over evil, but why this is so significant and why this is celebrated in such a big way is because this is a situation or a kind of a story or kind of a thing in the cultures or in the history about victory of good over evil, where all gods of Hindu mythology would get together and provide kind of their own powers to the 10 hands of goddess Durga with their specific weapons to go and kill the villain in this case, or the monster in this case, to bring an end to that bad times which is about to come, or which has overtaken humanity at this point of time. This also coincides with the beginning of the harvest festival back in India. Now, outside India, wherever there is an Hindu community in the world, wherever they are, be it in the States, be it in countries in Europe, be it in UK, or be it in Manchester where I am right now, however big or small the communities are, the Hindu community, specifically the Bengali community, they celebrate this festival. There are a couple of places in Manchester that celebrate this festival in quite a big way compared to where they are in this part of the world. One being Gandhi temple, and one being the Jain temple. Okay, well, I visited one of those places, which is in Stockport Road, and they have been doing this Durga Puja for some time now. So we'll have a look at how it is celebrated, what are things that are done in this celebration, and how these festivities go on in this video. So come along with me in this journey, and you'll have a look at how this great Hindu or Bengali festival is celebrated. If you see, at the center of this is the idol of goddess Durga, and there are corresponding other idols of different gods here. Those are, according to mythology, the sons and daughters of goddess Durga. So this festival is celebrated where goddess Durga comes back to her natal home, is visiting her natal home, and is on the verge of or has overpowered the monster, and that's a celebration of her coming to her natal home. These 10 days where it is celebrated, the actual celebration starts on the 6th day and ends on the 10th day, when you have these idols immersed in the holy water as a symbol of her returning to her husband Shiva, who lives in the mountain Kailash, which is a pretty rough terrain near the Himalayas in India. So that's part of what it is basically, in terms of who are the idols that are celebrated in this occasion. There are many things that are done in celebrating this, one of those being a traditional dance that is done with a specific thing that is burned, and you get smoke out of it, and you get a specific aroma in terms of that smoke, and you have to take that vessel where you burn that and get the aroma out of the smoke, and you have to perform a specific type of dance. For many specific reasons this is done by. So as you can see here, there are two women who are holding a particular vessel, and they would be burning some kind of a specific material that will have a aromatic smoke coming out of it, and they would dance in celebrating welcoming this goddess Durga, whom we are offering our prayers to at the beginning of the harvesting festival, or to welcome her to her natal home. This dance is again accompanied by as we can say drums, we call dholak or dhak back in India, and there is a specific rhythm to it that is played. There's a great place back in India, in Calcutta, where at the start of this festival, on the first day, all the players, all these drum players from all over the country would get on a train on different places from India and come into that city, and they would land at the city at about very early in the morning, between 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning. When they get down in the train station, there would be about thousands of these drummers, and they would play a rhythmic tune on all their drums to celebrate their arrival, to start the celebration of this Durga Puja. I don't have access to that video, but it is an amazing sight, and there is an amazing vibration, if you can believe. There are about thousands, or about a couple of thousand drummers playing the same beat just out of a train stations, and that vibration just just floats around the city. And if you are standing there in the middle of that train station when these guys come in and play that, it's an amazing experience. It's an amazing experience altogether. So that's kind of the background, or kind of one of the things that the drummers are famous for. This is we call it dhak, and there's a specific rhythm that is played, and it is you'll get a kind of rhythm to just go and dance to it basically whenever it's played. It's just amazing. So that's kind of it in terms of how things are celebrated here. Hope you liked the video and you got an idea about what this is all about. Thank you for watching. Hit the like, share and subscribe button. See you until next time. Bye.